True Ultra Instinct Goku is going to appear in Tournament of Power, and with Dragon Ball Super episode 127 preview we can see that they have already thrown hints into that. And the first one is very clear and simple. When we watch the preview, there is a casual preview just like we always get. But there is something more to that. As Jiren is throwing his key blast, we see both Goku and Vegeta getting caught into that. It is appearing to be a beam struggle from a parties, and maybe Android 17 is on the party too, but let's focus on Goku at the moment. Usually when they are caught in the big explosion, we see them losing part of their shirt. Or maybe it is as a whole, which was in Vegeta's and Toppo's case. We are recently seeing a lot of shirtless people, aren't we? But this is Toei's way to get the shirt out of Goku and for us to see true Ultra Instinct appear in Tournament of Power to fight Jiren. The preview for Dragon Ball Super episode 127 clearly tells us that neither Goku or Vegeta are capable of fighting Jiren at full power on this stage. While Jiren blasts away both of them, it might even leave them unconscious, especially Vegeta, who has already used his full energy but will be pushing himself even further on the next episode. So that is the way how Toei takes Vegeta out of the fight without having to actually push him out of the stage. He just stays on the stage, he doesn't really fight. But what happens with Goku when he is hit very hard and he is on the verge of losing his consciousness? Oh yeah, we have Ultra Instinct appear out of him. It was in a moment of desperation, and when he thought he had lost all of that and him being in incredible bad shape, that triggered the Ultra Instinct out of him. But this time he's facing even stronger Jiren than he fought before, and worth mentioning are the fact that Jiren has been able to knock Goku out of his Super Saiyan Blue twice in space of 3 episodes, and most likely is going to happen on the next one too. So basically there is no other way but having Goku trigger Ultra Instinct inside him and fight Jiren. There is another reason why I think this, and that is Toei's way of promoting the form. It clearly was different when we saw Ultra Instinct for the first time in episode 110 and from Toei's release of the form. And we all have been waiting for Goku to unleash this even more powerful Ultra Instinct. And to add even more to that, Goku got a huge development in power in episode 116 where he fought Kefla. It was mentioned that he's getting stronger and stronger, which means that the form itself has different stages in power that Goku should reach. So the form that Goku is showcasing possibly in episode 128 is going to be the true Ultra Instinct that they promoted last summer. Especially given to the fact that Dragon Ball Super is ending, it just makes even more sense for them to have Goku reach that form and fight Jiren with it. Since Vegeta did his duty and took out Toppo, I don't think there should be any salt if Toei's writers, Akira Toriyama or whoever decides to give Goku the win over Jiren, because of the fact that Dragon Ball is a story of Goku and is a story for Goku, so it makes sense for him to be the guy to have the last elimination and make Universe 7 survive, or give survival to Universe 7, unless we get a different ending, but I highly doubt that they will take that road. As we have seen with this arc, they have focused way more on the fighting parts than developing the story. So that's why I do think that Universe 7 is going to get the win and have Goku throw the last punch on this tournament. Now the question is raised: is Goku going to be strong enough, or maybe he will get help from the others? I know that I said Goku will be winning this, but that doesn't mean he won't be getting help from the others. Android 17, Frieza, or maybe even Vegeta, but really these 3 guys quote-unquote future on tournament is unknown, just like Goku's, but I can predict that Android 17 is going to get knocked out of the stage in the next episode. While for Vegeta is going to be unconscious like I predicted, and for Frieza, I don't even know what's with him at the moment or where he is, so I will stick without him. So that leaves Goku alone, at least from my own perspective. Ultra Instinct that Goku has showcased until this point in the series is nowhere near as strong enough to beat a full power Jiren that is going to appear on episode 127. He has no chance against him despite the huge development that Goku has gotten in power. His base form in general is a lot stronger than it was on episode 110, for example, as he is shown to be able to handle Jiren even for a little bit now on his Super Saiyan Blue form plus Kaioken, something that he wasn't able to do at all in episode 109. Even if it was just for a little bit, he was able to push Jiren to use more of his power, as it happened in episode 123. So clearly Goku has gotten a lot stronger, and that is of course thanks to the Zenkai boosts that he has taken through this tournament by being pushed to its limit. So that immediately tells us that on his normal Ultra Instinct state that he only dodges instinctively, he is a lot stronger than he was before, but even that should not be enough. So Ultra Instinct, in which he can attack and defend by only using his instinct, should be more than enough to beat Jiren or have a very close fight with him where they are equal with each other and push each other beyond their limitations, as this is the theme of the arc. But time running out and Universe 7 being the winner based on the fact that they have more warriors left on the field, with my prediction of Vegeta still being on the stage and maybe even Frieza, that could be a possibility. Who knows? But there is one thing that will definitely happen, and that is True Ultra Instinct appearing on Tournament of Power to wrap up all the fights in Dragon Ball. My prediction is that this is going to happen on episode 128 and they will carry on for 1 or 2 episodes, depending on how they want it, because if you have noticed, which I believe you have, the fights in Dragon Ball Super are a lot shorter than what they were in Dragon Ball Z, because now it's a different era and anime has developed a lot. So even if it happens, it should not be longer than 2 episodes. Episode 130 will possibly be the end of Tournament of Power, but there is a slim chance of the fight carrying to that episode 2 and Universe 11 getting erased before them moving on to episode 131 and wrapping up everything with a wish and maybe have that time skip and reach the end of Z. But for me, it makes sense for Tournament of Power reaching episode 129, episode 130 is the wish and them coming back and talking, having fun and all of this stuff before having the time skip in episode 131, where they develop hopefully a little bit more than what Akira Toriyama did with the ending of Dragon Ball manga and Dragon Ball Z in a series. Of course, everything at the moment just stands speculation, but I stand firm and behind the fact that Goku will be unlocking True Ultra Instinct in the upcoming episodes of Dragon Ball Super, and I do believe that Toei's animation hint with that has been that Jiren blasts and of course possibly is going to rip off Goku's shirt, and we will be seeing shirtless Goku because now we are having everyone shirtless. Frieza doesn't have a shirt, Toppo lost his shirt, Vegeta lost his armor, Jiren's shirt is going to be ripped off. So basically, if Android 17 somehow doesn't lose his shirt, he's going to be the only guy with it. Maybe even Jiren, but still, he's just going to lose a little bit of it. At least a little bit. Maybe we'll see a shirtless Jiren and shirtless Goku go at it, because Toei is really loving to do that. My prediction, as I said before, is Ultra Instinct Goku versus Jiren is going to be the last fight on Tournament of Power. That is going to be the decider. They have hyped it up way too much and they are clearly showing to us at the moment that Goku stands no chance. So there is only one way to get rid of Jiren, and that is Ultra Instinct. And not Ultra Instinct that Goku has used up until now, or Mikate no Gokui Kizashi, or Ultra Instinct Omen as they have been calling up until this point, but we will see true Ultra Instinct or just Mikate no Gokui without Omen or Kizashi. This is how I see it, and this is what is going to happen. I am 100% sure that something like this is going to happen in the upcoming episodes of Dragon Ball Super, possibly episode 128. And about Frieza, I'm not really sure what they are going to do with it, but since they are kinda hiding him from us, I do believe that Frieza is going to be one of the last guys standing on tournament and possibly could be winning this all, and maybe leave it in a cliffhanger for the upcoming series that Dragon Ball will have, because definitely 100% sure we will get another series of Dragon Ball. When, that is unknown, but they are going to do that. As for Android 17, his future for me is getting knocked out in the last episode while he saves Goku and Vegeta. That's how I see it, because Goku and Vegeta are far superior to him in terms of power, and Android 17 is aware that these two are the only ones capable of winning this. So that is going to happen. Frieza knocked out, Vegeta is not going to be able to stand up because he used all of his power in episode 126 and also is going to fight on episode 127. The rest, there shouldn't be any kind of rest. I know it's questionable by saying how did he attain his Super Saiyan Blue, beyond Super Saiyan Blue I should say, form once again. Yeah, those are the things, or those are the questions that we will never get answers. But still, that is how I predict it's going to go. Goku versus Jiren is going to begin, and my prediction of Goku versus Jiren is Goku knocking out Jiren, and with knocking out I mean knock him out of the stage. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like, comment your thoughts and predictions down below, and subscribe to the channel with notifications enabled so you don't miss out in any further content. Have a great time, guys. Bye.